6/8/27, Chilbolton Glyphs, EQ, Peg Face, Mars, Arecibo, Alien ET Message Wow Seti. There's the alien radio signal. And we're going to look now, the keywords for this one is about interpretation of the solar system, genetic engineering, alien being, glyph, gray aliens, Chilbolton archaie, human looking face, Mars, response 27 years old, Arecibo message, direct communication, critical information, U.S. crop glyphs, Burgess, Carl Sagan, spacecraft, mankind, escape the solar system, Pioneer 10, historic message from mankind, Genesis Science, March 1972, Frank Drake, Galaxy, Arecibo radio transmission 1974, 2001, original radio transmission, answer Wheatfield, Central England, interstellar messages, alien answer rebroadcast, Russian radio telescope facility 2 years ago, Colin Andrews report, communication, aliens, UFO history 2001, entire field, HIGGS, extraterrestrials, ET, Chilbolton Glyphs, 1960s British radio facility, MOD, Ministry of Defense, and grounds, Black Intelligence Community, HD Technology, EQ, PEG, crop glyphs, and research, line 26, Wow Seti data. Again, this was done January 9, 2012, and I filmed it in May 2014. Quote from the blog: "These are still in large part educated guesses, especially in the interpretation of the solar system. The potential communication of genetic engineering and the true nature of the alien being depicted in the glyph. At the very least, the sudden appearance of these two remarkable formations in the field of Chilbolton, an archaic human-looking face deliberately reminding us of our own evolutionary past and Mars, followed by an eerie response to the 27-year-old Arecibo message, finally seems to be not so subtle attempt at direct communication of critical information about us. As many of us have noted, a startling departure from any previous crop glyphs of the past 26 years. So this is the faceplate that went on to the Arecibo message. That's the Pioneer 10 plaque, first suggested to Carl Sagan by Richard C. Hoagland and Eric Burgess. The key question is, of course, from whom? 30 years ago, Eric Burgess and I were fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time to suggest to Carl that the first spacecraft for mankind destined to escape the solar system, which is Pioneer 10, which I think just escaped between 2009 and 2012. I remember it going out there, carrying an historic message for mankind below. Carl kindly acknowledged that Genesis in Science, March 1972. 3 years later, Sagan and Frank Drake created the second message to be deliberately sent into the galaxy, the now famous Arecibo radio message of 1974. Then in 2001, 27 years after that original radio transmission, an answer suddenly appeared in a wheat field in central England. Having had this experience with interstellar messages, it is my opinion, based on a careful review of all the evidence presented above, that the Chilbolton glyphs are not an alien answer to the original Arecibo transmission of 27 years ago, or even to the deliberate rebroadcast from a Russian radio telescope facility 2 years ago. Colin Andrews' first-hand report from Chilbolton above certainly supports this theory. I also believe, however, that they are an important new communication from someone who wishes us to consider, at this crucial moment in our history 2001, some very new important information about the entire field of extraterrestrials and who has known what and for how long. So if they weren't made by ETs, who did create the Chilbolton glyphs? A literal stone's throw from a 1960s British radio facility sitting on MOD, Ministry of Defense grounds? Who indeed? How about someone in the Black Intelligence Community, also equipped with HD technology capable of making genuine crop glyphs? There are elements here which make me want to say, folks, we've been through this before, remember EQ PEG. So this guy doesn't believe it's alien, he thinks it's some sort of Black Intelligence thing. From www.bibliotecaplates.net. So data continues in the next video. Thanks for watching.